Hi chess friends. Today we are analyzing the game of Magnus Carlsen and Sindarov. Freestyle chess Grandslam, where with the white pieces Magnus plays f3, f5. Here comes d4 by Magnus. Black responds with d6. Magnus plays knight d3. Black responds it with knight d6, aiming to develop towards the center. Magnus plays knight g3. Black plays knight g6. Magnus plays e4 pawn. Same, black plays e5 pawn. Magnus plays e4, putting more pressure towards the center. Black responds it with by capturing the pawn. Magnus recaptures it. Black plays bishop to a7, pinning the central pawn. White just moves his pawn to h3. Black plays e5, putting more pressure to the pawn. Magnus just add a defender to the pawn. Black captures it with pawn. Magnus recaptures it. Sindarov captures it with the bishop. Queen takes d4. Now black plays his bishop to e6. White just castles. Black plays knight to d7. Magnus plays knight f5. Black plays knight to e5. Magnus plays knight f4, coming towards the queen side. Black plays bishop to c4, threatening the rook. Magnus plays rook to f2. Black plays g6. Magnus retreats his knight to e3. Black plays g5, again threatening the other knight. Magnus moves his knight to d5. Here black captures the rook. King captures the rook. Bishop captures the d5 knight. Magnus captures it with the pawn. Here black plays his knight to c5, slowly marching towards the king. Magnus plays rook to a3. Black plays queen to g6, slowly and gradually, putting more pressure towards the king. Magnus retreats his queen to d1. Black plays his queen to e4. Magnus plays his pawn to c4. Black plays his queen to f4, checking the king. Magnus puts his king back at g1. Black simply castles. Magnus plays bishop takes h7. Black moves his king to b8, putting kings to the safe square. Here Magnus moves his rook to c3. Black just plays his rook to e8. Magnus retreats his bishop to c2. Black plays knight to d3. Magnus captures it with the bishop takes d3. Queen takes e3. King moves to h2. Again check by moving the queen at f4. Kings move at h1. Queen moves to f2. Then rook retreats back at c1. Black plays his pawn to g4. Magnus wants to exchange the queen. Black simply captures the bishop with taking the knight d3. Queen takes d3. Black takes the pawn at h3. Here Magnus resigns the game.